I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
I saw you getting ready when it went live. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, on this Tuesday morning, as some people call it Taco Tuesday, but they say today is actually Pizza Day, so who knows the difference? How you doing today?
Awesome. I'm actually doing a lot better than I was yesterday.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Yesterday, I don't know, about 2 o'clock, I got sick as a dog. And I ended up taking the rest of the day off and just going to bed. And I spent all the day. Yeah, it was everything was coming back up, and I went to Goodwill and was trying to do some shopping, and then I felt the pain coming on, and I was like, oh man, don't let me get sick. And then next thing I know, I was in the parking lot getting sick. Ouch. And I was like, okay, yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
So, and it wasn't something I ate because I didn't eat anything yesterday.
Well, that's not good.
So I don't know what it was. But I felt
first thing to check this morning to get that pie pun is Miss Carol from Carol's Creative Corner. Hello, hello, and good morning. Yes, we did start snowing here already. Maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, actually. Picky Nikki, hello, hello, and good morning. Thank you for the kind words. I saw you went and looked at one of my videos and left me some messages. So thank you so much. That was really nice, and I really appreciate it. Let's see. Picky Nikki, Lucky Wendy, Lucky Charms, good morning. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Florida. Jacksonville. What? I used to love living in Jacksonville. Robert. Yeah, don't forget today, this week, by the way, Thursday is Robert's birthday. So hopefully he doesn't have to work too hard this week. Unspeakable Nathan. Hello, hello, and welcome. And again, I want to thank you for coming in last night at the bingo game. But I have a question for you. I've been watching a channel, and it is called Unspeakable, and the gentleman's name that has that channel is Nathan. Is that you? Because I didn't see your name in the title, but I do see Unspeakable, and I have seen your videos. He's one that does pranks, so I'm not sure if that's you as well. But if you are, welcome, and good to see you. It was good to see you in bingo last night as well. Welcome to our community world here. Good morning. Making French toast with Portugal. Oh, my God, that was so good. I did that myself, too, when I had it, and it was awesome. Or as some people say, awesome sauce. Thrifty Junker, hello, hello, and good morning. Welcome. Let's see. Perlini, hello, hello. SW Records. That looks like Steve. Yeah, the picture looks like Steven. So if it's you, Steven, welcome, hello, and good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, hello, hello. Jennifer in the house. Good morning. Hello, hello, everyone. So yesterday I got everything accomplished except one thing, and that is on my list for this morning. I got 14 orders going out this morning, and all the bingo winners, all of it's packed, just ready for some labels. And then
That's awesome.
I got to take some pictures for someone who sent me an email on some LuLaRoe that I have. And that is the first on my list. This I'm going to make sure I brought a few here to hang up in my eBay room by the pictures. So I remember I got to take pictures of that size that she was asking for, so I can send those to her this morning. Other than that, listing photos and pictures and drives. It's the rest of my day today.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is, Stephen. Okay, I wanted to make sure because I did see the thumbnail. So, well, welcome. Now, is this a new a screen name for you? Is this something you changed, or is it just another channel you have? Let's see here. So what is everybody's plans for? I know here for me, I probably won't be doing much today outside because we're supposed to get snow all the rest of the day, and it's supposed to get nasty, and we're supposed to get about 3 to 6 inches of snow again today.
Yeah.
I already saw the drone. Pretty nasty already.
My cousin and my aunt are coming, and they will be here around 9 o'clock my time. So in about an hour and a half. And we're going to go to that little thrift store that I always get really great deals at. So, and if you're not there at Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock, whenever they open up, you miss out on it because people are starting to find out about this little thrift store, and which is a good thing because people are being blessed, but it's also a bad thing because you got to be first in line to get anything.
Now, is this the same place you were talking about that day with those posters?
No, I got the posters at Goodwill.
Oh, okay.
I got the camera for $2 that I sold for $189.95. I got the camera at this place.
Oh, okay.
And I've gotten boots and I'm brand new stuff that this lady puts out cheap, and it's a consignment shop, so she just sells it, fairly cheap. But yeah, people are starting to find out about it, and which makes it harder to get in there and get the things that are worth the money.
Right.
So if you're gonna get,
what happens when word of mouth gets out there for advertisement?
Yeah.
It hurt you or break you?
She said that she's going to expand her store, which hopefully she does that pretty soon, because she said she's got so much more extra merchandise. And there's been times that I've been in there and I'm like, hey, I'm looking for this or that. And she's like, oh, I've got that. Come on. And she'll take me into the back room and show me what all she's got. And then like I bought probably 85 to 90 seasons on DVD and for $1 a piece. And she's like, yeah, I've got some seasons on DVD if you're interested. And I was like, yeah, I'm interested. And she had all the Grey's Anatomy, all of the Vampire Diaries. She had complete sets. So, which is good because that's where the money's at.
Right.
And we're really excited to get to go this morning. But like I said, if you're going to get anything good, you've got to be early. So we're going to slip out here a little bit early this morning and go do some shopping.
Well, today is Tuesday, so every Tuesday and Thursday, as y'all know, we do end at about 11 o'clock-ish. Try to end at about 11 o'clock. It's due to the fact that at 11, Hot Mess Thrifter, Miss Amy, comes on at 11. And then at 12 o'clock, Miss Dawn and Mary come on at 12 o'clock on their channel. So we like to go and show support to them. And so usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do end it as close to 11 as possible so we can go over to their channel and support them as well because they do have their morning show. And so we just like to continue the support to other channels as we go throughout the day. Yeah. April says, did my shipping last night, photographing, then going to work for 3 hours, then come home and work on orders sold today. Congratulations. Awesome. Glad to hope you had a good day yesterday back at work. Hopefully it wasn't too stressful. Let's see. Today I'm just dealing with the snow, and then I got a new appointment. Oh, well, Mary, Dawn, come on. Y'all hear your name, and y'all pop right on in. I love it. That's what I start talking to people's names. Yes, I did, Dawn and Mary. 2 hip chicks every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock. Yup, that was me. Clear, Mr. Jesse, hello, and good morning. I love feeding kids in the school. Oh, cool. I used to love eating in the school, too. Back in the day, the good food was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what they feed these kids nowadays, but yeah. So it's good to see everybody every morning like we see. And you know what's amazing? I'm getting a lot of good comments in the chats of the videos when you go live, and of course we have that pie point going on every first person in the chat and one person that whoever signs in and makes a comment in the videos when you go live. So thank y'all so much for that.
Yes.
So far this month is the first month we have every link, every video, and every morning live already filled, which is unusual because usually we have some months that skip, but that way that's going as usual. Living the dream. Are you, Jennifer? Yes. Jennifer, I hope you're doing well. I hope all your pipes unfroze and that you're not having to worry about frozen pipes anymore.
Yes.
About 3 more inches of snow here. Yeah, we're going to get about 3 to 6 here. And it already started snowing this morning already. But they're saying it's going to get worse this afternoon. Again, don't forget to drop your links to the chat. And also don't forget to drop the links to any platform you sell on. That way others can see what you got, what's selling, what you can source for, that kind of thing. Today, actually, yesterday, I worked on a lot of sourcing videos. So now I just need to upload those and edit those up. If anyone needs some clothes for reselling, I am doing a 19-pound box for $40. I have men and women's. They unfroze around 4 p.m. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Here. Also, if y'all haven't heard yet, please keep your thoughts and prayers in for Devin and Robin. She, from what we understand, she either had a stroke. They did multiple tests for her. She's still in the ICU, in an emergency room. They're trying to get her a room. They think she had either an aneurysm or they given her an MRI because they did some other tests yesterday. They couldn't find out anything. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers as well as Devin as they go through this together. Let's see. I love the snow. It washes away the filth of the world well. Yes, it does. In fact, I love the colors of the way it looks when it snows, too. Good morning, Landmark Picker. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, buddy.
I am living a nightmare, apparently. That's yes, indeed, Jennifer. I have 4 videos coming out. I need to go watch the one that you said you put out yesterday, I think it was. I've been looking for it. So I need to go check it out and update myself on your videos. Good morning, Charlotte. Scarlett. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, I definitely need to check a couple and get caught up on some videos.
I think what I'm going to do is whenever we go to this thrift store, I think I'm going to switch from the computer to my phone so I can keep up with what's going on with you guys. And whenever I get there, hopefully we can maybe do some shopping together.
There we go.
Maybe I can show y'all guys what's up with the store. I'm not going to tell you the location.
Jesse. Go ahead.
I'm not going to tell you the location because, like I say, I'm having a hard enough time trying to get there first anyway.
Well, it's not like we can all drive there from where we at to get there in enough time. So I think you're pretty good, except for those that do live in your area.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm worried about right there. I had a friend reach out to me day before yesterday, and he's a reseller too, and he lives in the area. And he's like, "Hey, man, you know about the estate sale?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard about it." He's like, "Oh, did you go?" I was like, "Yeah, I went." He's like, "I did too." He said, "What time were you there?" And I said, "When they opened." He said, "I went the day before." I was like, "Oh man." I said, "Why didn't you tell me?" He said, "Because he said he slipped in and he contacted the lady seeing if he could come early." And I was like,
usually they don't let him do that.
Yeah. I was like, "That's not fair, dude." So, yeah. Every once in a while, you can talk them into letting you come early. If they're set up and they're ready for you, then you can. And
yeah, Naked, it says, "I'll be right over. Let me get to the thrift shop. Let me just hop into my jet."
Yeah, that's right.
It says, "Drop a pin. I'll be there as soon as possible in my helicopter." All right, let me get the link here. So anyone who would like to come on and chit chat with us, talk about any comments or questions you may have, you're more than welcome to come in.
Yeah.
Again, keeping it positive. And what's amazing, I also want to say, I noticed on my videos now, for all the videos for the week, even before we go live, every single one of them has a thumb down already. And I think I have an idea who it is because I keep getting messages to please let her back into the bingo. She misses it and wants her prizes. She's theming and this, that, and the other. It's like, okay, you never learn your lesson, so why do it now? So I think that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, I got another message yesterday. So no big deal. It happens. At least I know I made it now.
It helps the YouTube algorithm too.
Exactly. It don't matter if it's up or down.
Yeah, that's right.
And also, if you have any kind of content coming out, don't forget to mention it and put in your links in the chat. So those that are keeping up with your new videos, they can also make sure that they're still subscribed to you, and also make sure they hit the bell of all notifications when a video comes out. And again, remembering all that is free, no cost.
That's right. Absolutely.
So how was your, other than getting sick yesterday, how was your morning so far?
I got some good stuff at Goodwill yesterday before I got sick. And I was going to finish looking at Goodwill, but then I started getting sick at my stomach. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just go ahead and pay for this stuff and leave. And then by the time I got up to the counter, there was one lady that, you know, the people that get up there and they got to give you the exact change. Well, she got up there and she bought a sewing machine and she was like, okay, it's how much, honey? And the lady's like, it's $21.64. And she's like, okay. So she's like, 1, 2, and I was like, lady, I don't feel good. Please hurry up. Please hurry up. And she counted out 63 pennies and realizes that she didn't have enough pennies. Oh, and no. Goodwill is not going to take a penny less, apparently.
Right.
So the lady goes, honey, that's not enough money. So she gave her $25 and she got some change back. And I was like standing there for 15 minutes, like, come on, come on. But
it's funny though, I do see that every now and then, but it's always happens when you got something you want to hurry and get out of there, and it just happens to be right in front of you.
Yeah, that's right.
Carol is she had French toast with some Portuguese sweetbread, and I had some that actually was given to me and Robert by Susanna, and that's one of the things I did with the bread is made some French toast with it, and it was fabulous.
I love homemade bread.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, this was so good that I had to take and make some French toast out of it because it really was good. Oh, the stuff only happens when you're in the hurry. Exactly. That seems to always happen.
Yeah. Has Picky Nikki dropped her link yet? Because I don't think I'm subscribed to her.
I'm not sure. I thought she did yesterday if she did.
I might have missed it.
From a Portuguese bakery. Yeah, I did get some from Susanna, and it was fabulous. And some cookies, too. Those cookies were really good with coffee in the morning, or even when I had my tea in the evening. Good morning, hello, and welcome to the Flippin' Sports Guy. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello, hello. Portuguese baker, is that near you, Carol, or is that near Susanna? I can't remember, but I know she had some good stuff she gave me from that one place. I got a picture of it, but I don't know if you can order online because it's not that far from what I understand. I don't have any links yet. Yeah, she hasn't did anything yet. She's going to be thinking about it. I thought that's what she said yesterday. So yeah.
All right.
Links, and she said the magic word yet.
Yet.
So definitely be looking out for that. You just never know when somebody gets that urge to just go ahead and get it done. By every one of us getting to help each other and promote each other and uplift each other. Let's see, I have one near me. I didn't know that, Miss Carol. Let's see. I know you're giving me some of those muffins. The English muffins. Oh my God, they were so good. Yeah. I just had my last one the other day. I savored them things every day, and I had peanut butter and banana and cheese on it. Oh, so good.
That's right.
It was with raisins. It's really good. Let's see. You're also lucky to have a bakery. I want some Italian treats. Oh, in New Orleans, we used to have one not that far from my house, and I used to love to go to get their desserts and their Italian food. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yes.
But around here, we just have the little bitty places. Not much. So we don't really go out too much. We just cook a lot around the house. Let's see. I saw another comment. You're so lucky. Treats. Waiting on the others to show up in the StreamYard because it's like a little slow this morning. Let's see. Here we go. There's nothing. I was going to keto. I'm going to do a keto channel. I'm going to do a different direction. You just got to wait and see what is best for you. That's right. I know Robert's the same way. He's got his little subscribers already. But again, I don't know when and if he's going to do it, but he did say not now. You never know. When he started eBay, he's got like over 50 listings. He's got I forgot how many sales already. I think 11. He had 3 yesterday, so he's doing pretty good here too, Johnny. So yeah, only the specials. You got to find them somewhere, and you got to go out your way sometimes to go further for it. I subbed to Nikki. How did you sub to Nikki?
Same way I did. I went into her channel and subbed. I'm going to drop her link right here if anybody else wants to sub to her.
Well, yeah, that's what you call an audience ready to be watched.
Yeah.
When you are. Well.
So she's got 20. Let me refresh it.
I'm already subscribed to her. Okay.
She's got 24 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm already subbed to her. Wow. Now we know.
Yeah. So whenever you decide to go live and start,
you got an audience ready to watch.
Yeah, you got people ready.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I used my coupon yesterday for eBay, and I bought some boxes. I bought some 8x6x4.
Mm-hmm.
And what is a good size box that I can fit general merchandise in? Because I never ship the same thing. I mean, I'm always shipping stuff that's different, but if I wanted to get a big enough box that I could cut it down to make it whatever size, but I didn't want to get too big of a box because I don't want to waste a bunch of box.
Okay, with your measurements on the items that you have, do you measure your items when you go to list it? Or you have to, because you have to put the measurements in your listing.
Yeah, I measure.
What is the biggest item that you ever measured on your items you have?
Most of the time it's like 17-inch for like the DVD players.
Well, how often do you have those, and how many you have in your stock?
I've got probably 12, 13, 14 in stock right now.
Well, then you may want to get a few, because you can buy up to, I think the least amount you can order on some, I think is either 10 or 12, some of that. So, I mean, you may want to get some of those boxes for that, so you'll have them, and when you sell them, you'll have them not having to worry about going and find a box. Yeah. That's one thing you don't want to do is when you sell something and all of a sudden you ain't got the box to put it in.
Yes, I know. It's horrible.
And then, of course, your 8x6x4 is good for like your hats, your Hot Wheels. I use them a lot for the little action figures that are about that small. But I have every size you can think of in between the. I even have a 3x7x7 because I use those for longer items.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is just basically look at what do you have, what is the actual measurements on the most of what you have in your store, and I would at least try to get some of the middle sizes because then you can cut down. Yeah. But if it can be sent in a poly mailer, why don't you just send it in a poly mailer?
Right. Yeah.
For those others that you have to put in a box.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've had some items that I could send in a poly mailer, but I would feel more comfortable with it in a box, something that's more protectable.
As very few times I ever send a lot of things in poly mailers, but I do use it a lot for my bingo winners because I do also poly mail it. I bubble wrap it, put it in cellophane, the suffocation bag, and then in a bubble mailer. There are some times that I do make it a makeup box from like the pieces of the boxes that I've cut.
Yeah,
there's in one little area in my shipping section where if I need it, I just grab it and then cut it and make it like a little cardboard pocket in the poly mailer. So.
Yeah,
you don't want to have to be out of a box that you need a size for something once you sell it, and that's the one thing you don't want to do and get into not having those sizes because that can hurt you in the long run. But because now you're gonna spend time to go find a box.
Yeah, well, I ordered some packing peanuts, and they came in 2 or 3 days ago, and whenever they came in, it's like the guy just put them in a trash bag and put a label on the trash bag. Is that legal?
They call that a bag in a box, but it's being done. I personally don't do it, but there are people who are doing it.
I mean, it like just came in just a clear trash bag, so you could see what was in it, and it was. He stuck a label on it, and I think he shipped it first class because it only weighed like 9 ounces or something like that, and it was a huge trash bag. So,
Well, good morning, hello, and welcome, Mike from January House. Hello, hello, hello.
Good
And
morning, buddy.
I said it correctly as far as with Nick. Who am I thinking of? Picky Nicky. We all love to help others grow, and
Yes,
that's even if before you actually start a channel, we're all here for you. So don't feel like you have to do a channel, but when you do, we will be here for you.
that's right.
Handsome Mike today. Oh, you're making him blush, Miss Carol. You're starting early this morning.
That's right. How is handsome Mike today?
Yes, that's how my peanuts come. I just cannot stand them peanuts. I hate it because it sticks to everything. Going to source merchandise at the moment. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just did. Yes, I did a couple of videos that I'm working on for how am I sourcing at this time, and so I still have a little bit more left to finish before I start editing them. So.
Yeah.
And if anybody would like to come on, in the blue box above in the chat, the link is there. You're more than welcome to come in, talk about your channel, promote your channel, or anything special you have that's coming up this week or anytime coming up on any special events. You're more than welcome to. Also, don't forget to put your links in the chat. If you're having a channel or you're thinking about a channel or you're looking to get started,
Yes.
put your links in the chat. Others would love to come and support you and help you out by watching your videos. And you just never know when you're going to start, so we'll be here ready for you. And then again, if you have any platforms you sell on and you would like to promote those, you also can put those in the chat so we can go ahead and check out what you have. But also remember, when you do that, that helps others who are starting out that don't know what to source. That gives them ideas on what to source for. Watch what they got going on in the chats and their platforms, and that helps them. When you are ready, when you're ready, I would love to have you on my channel. There you go. Fix a friend, save a box. January House is everybody saying, "Oh, thank you." Yes, and that's one thing we're here for you. You know, if you need help, questions, that's what we're here for. Ask them. Again, each person may do something completely different, but the thing about it is you can take from a little of each person that says or what they do and how they do it, and you can make it into your own on your platform. Johnny, I got my banana moon pies. Cool.
Yeah.
Enjoy. And again, don't forget, you may want to try them in the microwave for no more than 10 seconds.
Oh,
Good
man.
morning, the Southern Vintage Picker. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello, hello.
That's what I've been forgetting to do.
What?
I've been forgetting to heat them up in the microwave. I just tear into them and just eat them. I've been forgetting.
Do you have any left?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to go pick up some more because my son found them, and they're the cute little pumpkin spice moon pies. Okay, Johnny sent me a box of these moon pies, and I've never had the pumpkin spice. And whenever I got the box, I was like, let me try one of these pumpkin spice moon pies. And before I realized it, I had eaten 4 of them already. And I was like, man, these things are good.
That might be why you're getting sick.
Maybe so. Maybe I'm eating too much. Maybe so. You know, I didn't think about that, but you might be right. And
in moderation.
Yeah, my son come in. He's like, Dad, what is that? I was like, it's a moon pie. He's like, oh, that don't sound very good. I was like, well, they're not any good. You stay out of them. And he's pretty much, he's going to try anything that's sweet. And he ate one, and I went back, and the box was laid on its side, and I don't think there's nothing left in it. So, and the good thing about him eating the sweets and stuff like that is that $200 worth of Girl Scout cookies came in yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I went in there and I was like, because I really love the peanut butter. I don't remember what they're called. They're the peanut butter with the chocolate and the wafer cracker thing in it.
Oh yes.
And I love those. They're so good. And I opened up the package, and this little fart done ate the whole package but one.
No way.
Yeah, he said, well, I didn't eat all of them. I was like, you might as well have ate all of them, because there was like 15 in the package and you had 14 of them. I was like, golly, boy.
Well, at least he wasn't lying to you. He didn't eat them all.
Yeah. And that's the only reason he didn't eat all of them, so he could say he didn't eat all of them, and he saved me one.
He wasn't lying.
And I went ahead.
Picker says moon pies in the microwave. Yes, no longer than 10 seconds. It'll give you a different flavor when you eat them, and it tastes so good in the microwave.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to buy some
Especially
more.
those mint ones. But yeah, you can find them. I usually try when I'm running low. It just so happens that our Ollie's that I have does have the now the pumpkin spice. Once they run out of on the shelves, that's it. They're not making anymore because they don't make them until the season, and they stop making them on November the 14th. So anything after that is strictly what's on the shelves.
Yeah,
And then again, they'll be back out again next season.
yeah.
But I usually go to Walgreens. You can find them in the area of the cookies and pies. And if they don't have a lot on the shelf, there's also a dollar section at Walgreens. And usually their back stock of what they can't fit in the actual area of their little areas for the moon pies will be in their dollar section. Also, the Dollar Tree also sells them. Usually the only ones they carry are either chocolate and vanilla or chocolate and banana, or you may be able to find the banana or the chocolate with, and also a strawberry. So each place is a little different depending on the location. I
Okay.
remember doing that to my dad a ton of times as a kid. I'd eat 7 donuts out of a box and leave him the last one.
Yes.
Wow. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever had a moon pie at least 30 years. Yes, they're so good. They're addictive.
Yeah. That's right.
They got too expensive. Yeah. The moon pie, the Girl Scout cookies did go up a little bit more than usual. I missed all
Yeah.
the foods better. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I usually get the moon pies in different flavors. But again, I know of a lot of different people who go to their local. If you have a wholesale bread company that does like day old breads, usually they have them there as well. But again, I haven't found any here because they're not close enough to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they go in the microwave 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it out for sure.
We have a bakery here that's. I need to get back with you, Wendy, because I'm out of strawberry and I can't find any strawberries. So yeah, we'll get back with you on that one. I will get in touch with you. Justin, the flipping accounting. Hello, and good morning. How are you doing this morning? Cute cats and kittens. A lot of the Aldi cookies taste exactly like Girl Scout cookies, probably the same baker. Yeah, I did notice that they have some brands that are just like the Girl Scout cookies, but cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. They're all made by the same person, if you ask me.
Yeah, I actually got up and made coffee this morning, and
Wow.
I may regret it later because I may be like, so.
Okay, you have to demonstrate that again. You know we got to get close up of that one.
Okay, it was
Now,
like
what happens when you get too much coffee?
I go.
Let's see. I am stuck in an online training course. Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, hopefully you get through it with no problem. Hello, Susanna. How you doing, girl? Hello.
Yes.
There she is. She probably just waking up. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day with that because that got to be boring sometimes.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Whenever I worked in heavy equipment as an operator, we would have to go at least once a year, usually twice a year, and we would have to go sit through these training classes to get into the plants to work.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, down here in Southeast Texas and Louisiana, they've got all these big chemical plants.
Yeah.
Well, in order to get into the plants, you've got to be certified and you've got to be trained on like confined spaces and chemical training,
Right.
asbestos and things like that.
Yeah.
And, you have to sit through these multiple choice tests, and if you failed the test, something was wrong with you, because on multiple choice there's 4 answers. Okay?
Right.
And you get 3 chances to answer the question.
Right.
After you miss it the first time, they give you the answer in the description and they say, look, no, this is the actual way it's done. If you will put in B instead of C, you will get the answer correctly. So if you miss it, you just reread the thing and read the answer, and then you go through there and you pass it. Everybody makes 100 usually. There was this one kid that for some reason he never could pass them tests, and I was like, man, it gives you the answer on all the tests. If it's true or false, you get 2 choices. if you miss it on true, then it must be false.
Duh.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I never even thought of that. I was like, no wonder you keep failing.
Well, hello, Rhonda. Welcome. Good morning, and hello. Carol says, hit that thumbs up, show some love and support. Definitely, please. It is free.
That's
Doesn't
right.
cost a dime, much less a penny.
That's right. Smack that button.
That's right. Only once, though. Or 3. Don't hit it just twice. Hit it once.
Yeah.
I remember Nate and Anthony's shout out in the morning. They kept saying, oh, I'll hit it 3 times. Well, yeah. Hit it once, it's going to be yeah. And no the next time, then yes the second time.
That's right.
The third time. So, yeah.
Don't hit it twice.
Hit it once. Also, don't forget to put your links in the chat. And also, please make sure you still subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos that I come out with during the week. Also, don't forget that way you can check and make sure you get your notifications for when I do bingo on Monday nights. And also on Wednesdays with the Hump Day auction and Saturdays with the Royal auction. So definitely don't forget to check them out.
That's right.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, friends. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what is everybody going to be doing today? I know I'm going to be staying probably inside because of the snow we're having. And I usually try to get out right when it starts snowing because a lot of times that's the worst time to get out around here.
Yeah.
Wait a little while.
That's
right.
right.
I'll see what happens after lunch because it's supposed to get heavier after 1 o'clock today.
Yeah. Once I get done with the whole thrift store shopping, I'm going to try to come back here and catch up on the things that I should have done yesterday.
Right.
I did get all of my item specifics done last night. I started feeling better. Wendy messaged me on the Facebook, and I was sitting there talking with her, and I had she actually woke me up, which was good because I had stuff I needed to do, and I heard the ding, and I was like, "Who's messaging me?" So I rolled over, and it was Wendy. She's like, "Hey, I just hope you're doing okay," you know. And I was like, "Yeah, I've actually been sick." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. We're praying for you." And I was like, "Yeah," so I'm actually feeling a little bit better. So I got up, got a shower, and got to messing around, and come out here and got all of my item specifics caught up, except for there was 8 that it would not let me do, and it said something like, if this item is ending or an auction, then you cannot revise the listing.
Or if you have some watches on it and you sent offers, it will not let you change it until those offers are ended.
Okay.
So if you send offers to watchers or somebody sent you an offer and you send them back a counter offer, you have to wait for all that to end before you can change those item specifics.
Okay.
That is wrong. Steven, hello. Have a good day. Don't work too hard, and hopefully you get everything you need done today.
That's right.
Yeah, usually if you try to do any item specifics and you go to change anything or add like they ask you to, it will not let you do it until the if you have like either a watcher or you sent a watcher an offer, it will not let you change it until that time has expired.
Oh, okay.
Which is usually in 2 days, so you can always go back and check it.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. Or just go look and see what your watchers are and what time that ends. Because that way that's when you can go back and change those or add whatever you need to add to those.
Okay. Well, I've sent out I usually send out offers every day. Mm-hmm. It just depends on, how many people I've got watching what. I mean, if it's like I've got a Build-A-Bear that I've got like $6 or $7 on, and if I offer a 15% discount on it, then it's going to drop it down to like $5. And the shipping's going to be like $3.50, $4, something like that.
Well, I got a question for you. Yes, I went to your eBay store and I didn't see a lot of plush. Where they're at? Besides when you showed.
There should be a bunch of plush.
One that was listed on February 4th.
Go into children's and babies in my categories in my store, or go into general merchandise.
Yeah, usually if you go directly into your store, you should be able to see all of it.
Yeah, let me.
Because I was looking for it yesterday and only saw one item that was a bear, that rainbow sloth, I think it was.
Yeah, that one's been sold.
I'll have to go look back again. But
anyway, go to my store, and on the left side where it says categories, go into children's and babies, or you can go into general merchandise. General merchandise, I try to keep everything in general merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to children's and babies, yeah, that's where you can see all the stuffed animals.
Okay.
And there's a bunch.
I just couldn't find it yesterday.
They're not all showing up, though.
Right.
Huh. I don't know.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you, because I only saw that one that was listed on February 4th.
Yeah.
And there was one listed in November, but there was nothing other than that. When you go to look at your whole store, what you have listed is only like 196 pieces.
I don't know, because it says that there's 31 results, and I know that I've listed way over 31 of them, because I've got probably 200 of them listed.
That's why I'm letting you know, in case if you still have them as a draft, you might want to check that out. Cause I know yesterday you said you listed half of those that I gave you over 100, and as of right now, you only have 196 items listed, and only one plush. Actually, two. One that you sold. One was in November, and one was on February 4th.
Okay, it says I have 196 items listed altogether.
Yep.
Where's all my listings at?
I don't know. You might want to check into that.
Yeah, but I don't even know what, because I hadn't been doing the drafts. I've been doing everything, listing it, and then just listing it all together. And then,
but when you said you did all half of the stuff, you had over 200. You listed half of it. I went to check it out and only found that one. And it said you only had 196 listings or 197 listings, something like that.
Wow.
I see. Plus, okay, put your link back in the chat for me.
All right.
Check it out, because like I said, I didn't see it yesterday, and I looked for it. It is showing.
Huh. I don't know, guys. That's kind of depressing, because where's all my stuff at?
Is it just the required specifications you have to be done? Yes, only the required. And if you go to your main page on your eBay main page, and it says summary, there will be a section in there for you to go and item specifics that need to be done, and usually it's on the top.
Yes.
All right, let me see something here.
Huh. All right, I dropped it into I'm gonna put it back in the private chat again too, just in case.
I see a few more than yesterday. You have a lot of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, the Hot Wheels really hadn't been selling very well, because they're just regular Hot Wheels. They're not the red lines.
Right. All right, let me see where I found this. Let's see. All listings. Now you have, see, yesterday was only 100 and something. Now it's 307.
I wonder why.
I don't know, because yesterday it only showed 196 or 197, something like that. Now it's showing 304 or 307.
Huh.
And usually if you're on the whole main page, you see everything. You don't have to go by categories.
Yeah. Well, like I said, yesterday I was sick. There's no way I listed 100 anything yesterday.
Yeah, as of right now, it shows, let's see here. I know there's a way you can see all of it. There we go, right here. See, select all, see all items. You have a lot of auction items too, huh?
No, I don't have any auction items.
It looks like you did. Let's see here. So yeah, now you have more showing. You have 332 results now, whereas yesterday it only showed 196 or 197 yesterday. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Now you have more today than you did yesterday.
Yeah, and I didn't do anything yesterday.
I went to your channel and it only showed that on your page, and only showed that many. I was like, something's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I just refreshed and looked, and it's more than yesterday. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, but if you
listed all that,
if you got in there and got to looking for it and couldn't find any of it, then that's not
something
good.
was wrong yesterday. Yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you today, because I didn't go back today until just now.
Yeah.
Because I only found 2 plus yesterday, and you only had 100, like I said, 96 or 197. It showed you listed that many pieces on your store, and it just wasn't adding up. So that's why I asked you if you did some more listings or what happened, because it was there. Hello, Misha Renee. Hello, and welcome. Good morning. So unless something happened overnight, I don't know.
Unless they were working on my store or eBay was doing something. I mean, other than that, I don't know.
Redline Hot Wheels are a little bit older, and instead of, like back in the day, they used to have a white wall tires. Well, these are called red lines because there's a red line all the way around the tire, and that's why they were called red line, and they were a lot older. Now they do have some newer that are coming out with the new Hot Wheels that they do have some with red lines on them, but those are newer. There is Harry Humstone has many videos on that, so you may want to go ahead and check his channel out and see. He does have those. He is having the last glitch in the last couple of days. Yes. So that's what red line means. Hello, Kevin from Never Ending Saga. How are you doing? Good to see you. No views on merch, but correct hours later. Corrected hours. Yeah, I get that a lot too. All right, you're gonna show her what the Hot Wheels red line look like.
All right, these right here are just regular. See the wheels? They're just, well, if I can get the thing to focus.
Looks like a chrome. Oh,
yeah,
rim.
It's just a regular wheel, okay? Like this one right here is just a regular chrome wheel. Really cool. You would think that these right here, like this, would be the vintage ones because they're the older style cars, but they're not. Whenever you have red lines, this right here is what a red line looks like.
Try to get the tire in closer to the camera and let it focus. You might want to blank the bottom up because it's trying to focus on you.
There you go.
That's it. That's what a red line looks like. Picky Nicky.
Yeah.
And the older cars did have that a lot.
Yeah. See how it's got the red ring around the wheel? That right there is a red line Hot Wheels.
Now that's a newer model, and it does say on there red lines.
Yeah.
On the box itself.
And they make all different styles of red lines. And like these right here, these are worth about $10, $15 a piece. But you do have some red lines that are worth anywhere from $100 to $400 a piece, depending on.
I've seen one go for over $1,200.
Yeah. So I mean, it just depends on which one that you have.
And there's an old van with the surfboard that hangs out of it. It's red, and it's sold for $15,000 or $12,000, something like that, on an auction. Yeah. So they do go for a good money. Yes, Suzanne, I did want to tell Trent that because yesterday there must have been a glitch in his store because he only had half of what he said he listed. So I just wanted to bring it to his attention, but evidently it's fixed now because he's got more. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Simply Dana in the house. Good morning.
Yeah, usually I try to go through there and I check everything, but whenever like half my listings are missing, I have no idea. No idea. Wow.
But I also have found some white wall tires on Hot Wheels as well. So, yeah, you just never know.
Yeah.
Official vintage red lines are not easy to find. No, they're not. But when you do, grab them, especially if they're for a good price. Trent, make them a lot and post an offer up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to have to do because, like I said, I've got a bunch of Hot Wheels in my store. And I'm not moving them, and I want to see them. I want to see them go to somebody that wants them.
Right.
And I think I'm charging like $3 or $4, something like that for them. And I think I paid $1.50, $2 for them. And the guy that I bought them from, whenever I got there, he had over 350 Hot Wheels.
Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, man." He said, "I'll do all of them for $350." And I was like, no, I'm not spending that much money on Hot Wheels. If they were all red lines or something like that, then maybe. But at the time, I did not want to come up with $350 just for.
Right.
So
Philly Flipper, hello. Good morning, Paul. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you.
But yeah, I'm excited about this morning. I am super stoked about this morning because every time I go to this store, I always find something that I can sell and make money on.
Did you say you have to be there by 10?
Yeah, they open up at 10 o'clock, so we're going to be there. My cousin and them should be here in about 10, 15 minutes. And as soon as they get here, then I will switch over to my phone, and we can continue the show that way until we get to the store. And if y'all want to go in and do some shopping with me, then I'll be like, "Hey, guys, what do you think about this? Check this out," and that kind of stuff. But if y'all don't, then that's fine. I'll just get off and do it that way. But like I said, I always find something in that store,
You
whether
can always go live on your channel too, to where everybody can get on your channel and watch what you're doing if that's what you want to do too.
how do I go live on my channel on my phone?
Oh,
Because I will.
you'd have to start the StreamYard at your house or on your computer, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to actually do it on the computer. I think you have to download an app, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I've
I've
got
never done it directly from my phone.
StreamYard on my phone, and I've also
Uh-huh.
got OBS on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And I think you can do it through OBS. I'm just not real sure how to do it.
Like I said, I'm not sure. Oh, are you over 200 yet on your subs?
Yeah, I've got 200 and let me look real fast.
Flippin' Sport Guy says he's 200 on the nose.
I'm 254 subscribers on the Thrifty Pickerz.
Just go to StreamYard and then start the live. It's just that easy. So yeah, you can do it on your phone.
Okay.
You have to actually have the app on your phone, I guess. I got flopped my boots yesterday. What? I got flooded my boot. Wait, I got flooded by bots yesterday. Oh no. 198 to 222 back down to 199. Oh Lord Jesus. Sorry to hear that. On your YouTube, you can hit the live. Oh, that's right. You can do live on straight from your YouTube channel too.
As long as you have over 100 people.
According to him, he said 200.
200.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Wendy says you can go live by hitting the live button on your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Rhonda needs 50 more to hit to 200. Let's see if we can get her to 200. Don't forget to put your link in the chat, Rhonda.
Yeah, that's right. Drop your link.
So yeah, I guess you can do it, and you don't have to go through StreamYard. You just go straight through YouTube.
Okay.
I never did it on my phone, so I'm not sure. I want to do that one day when I go to my antique mall, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can get the internet to work.
That's right.
I'm 13 more to hit 200 as well. So put your links in the chat. That's how we can help you get to your goal. Would be nice if I did your shopping on this channel. Wait.
It'd be nice if you.
Kevin says, would be nice if you did your shopping on this channel.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
That way y'all can see what all we buy. And
that's right.
Plus, if y'all see something that I missed, then y'all can be like, hey, go back and pick that up. How much is it? So
yeah, that's true, Perlini. I thought the same thing. There is the Southern Vintage Picker, and Rhonda, put your channel in there as well so everybody can check to make sure they're still subscribed to you, but also hit the notification so you don't miss anything. Oh, I got to catch up on a video with you. The Southern Vintage Picker. I see you got a video that just came out a day ago, so I got to catch up.
Yeah, I'm already subbed to the Southern Vintage Picker.
For all you.
And the bells ring.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do until we get ready to end the show. Anyway, maybe I can get us.
Carol's calling me the eagle eye finding items because we were in the same place this weekend, and she had passed by this place where the games were, and of course I went right after her, and I found a couple of games that were sealed, and I snatched them up.
Yeah, that's right.
I am on my personal account. Drop this link so I can subscribe.
Okay.
There you go. Drop your links, and she's going to help you subscribe off of her personal channel.
That's right.
That's how we do that. Well, that's how we help people. Yeah. Because some people do have a personal and a business. I do the same thing. I subscribe on both channels because I do watch on both channels as well, especially when I'm on my phone down there cooking or doing something different in the kitchen or in the living room, whatever. Washing clothes. I usually watch some channels on my phone. But yeah, my employees used to hate me for that. Like what Carol said, I've got eagle eyes. My employees used to hate me because I wouldn't miss a thing, and they hated it.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the Thrifty Pickerz channel, my channel, because if you want to see the shopping live, that's going to be the easiest way to do that.
Carol, Dawn said it perfectly to you. She said it's called focus blindness. When you're focusing on finding an item and overlooking the possibility of profitable items.
Yes. Yeah.
But your loss
Usually,
is my gain because I snatched them up.
usually what I do is I know what I'm looking for whenever, like if I'm in the games, the very first thing I do is I scan everything to see if I can find anything that's sealed. If it's not sealed, I will take a little bit more time and go through there and see if it's new, or if it's most of the time, if it's like a Monopoly game or something that I know is worth a little bit more, I will scan and see if I can find Monopoly games or whatever. And then if I can't, then usually I will skip that stuff and go to the next one, or go to the video games or whatever. But I'm getting better at learning how to scan faster, because usually I would go to a yard sale or a thrift store, something like that, and I would stand there for 45 minutes looking everything up to try to figure out how much, is this worth anything? Is this worth anything? Oh, look, this right here is worth $25 and I can buy it for $1. So yeah, I'm going to get that. But what about this? So I would take my time and I would go through every item that I could, especially if it had a barcode. If it had a barcode, then you can scan it and go. But now I'm getting better that I know what's more valuable and what's, to pass on. And so I can go in there and I'm like, okay, first, like I will scan and see what all's new. If I can find it closed, if I can see a tag on it and I know it's new, then I will take the time to look at it and see if it's worth me picking up. Usually the bigger items are better, like the clothes wise. If you have, I guess it's because people like to eat and people are larger in size. For me, the petite and the small stuff doesn't really sell that fast. I mean, I have sold some, it just doesn't sell as fast as, like, I got some size 54, 28 jeans, 54 inches wide, 28 inches tall. That's a unique pair of jeans. It's that
that's too big for me.
That guy's twice as wide as he is tall.
Right.
And, but those, they were Levi 501s, and I put, I think, $65 or $70 on them, and they sold super fast. Every pair that I had, and I think I had like 14 pairs of them.
All right. Philly Flipper, that's Paul, says, Trent, you need the Paul Eyes app. You don't need the scanner. And Lucky Charm says, a trick Trent, put everything you think you want, and then after you start scanning everything.
Yeah, that's right. I've been doing that too, especially
triple XL.
Especially like at Goodwill and stuff.
Links. Can you drop Picky Nicky's link again on Trent?
Yeah.
I know you had it earlier.
Yeah, I'll get it for.
I know for me, I used to, and there's nothing wrong with it when you first start out, by scanning a lot of things. And it's so funny this weekend when myself, Robert, and Carol were going out sourcing together. Robert would go directly to the little baggies that are hanging up on the wall, because over here we have these savers where they actually put a lot of things in bags and then they put them on the wall. Usually about $2.99, no more than $3.49-ish about the price of it. And if it was yellow, of course, this weekend was half price. But it's so funny now that Robert is actually doing his own eBay store. He actually went directly to the bags hanging and then went directly to the video games. So he's definitely got his little go-to sections now that he goes to first get in there. So it's cool. Yeah.
That's good.
And if you get to where you got a niche that you can get into, then that's what you source for a while. That's fine. And you always expand yourself to other places. Midwest Picker, how are you doing today? Hello.
What's up, buddy?
So again, you usually some people do go within a niche first, but then beat you to it, Trent.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually if you got a place that you can go to and you go directly to a specific type of thing you want to sell, then that's a good start. Focus on one or two items, that helps. So how you been doing, Dave? That is the I just had a brain freeze.
Okay, somebody gonna have to explain to me what the Paul Eyes app is.
Have you watched his channel?
I don't know.
Yeah, have you subscribed to Philly Flipper?
Philly Flipper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you need to watch his videos. He'll show you what that means.
Because I just looked up Paul Eyes app on my phone and it's not there.
because that's his name.
Oh, well, just so you know, Paul Eyes, it's not there.
He looked for your app.
Okay.
Yeah. In other words, you need to watch his videos to show. He shows how he does his sourcing.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Paul Eyes app is me looking with eyes and then grabbing it. I already knew that when you said it.
That's right. Let me. I see Rhonda dropped Philly Flippers link.
Yes, she's got it.
So
Yep.
I'm going to. I'm subscribed with the bell on.
Yeah, I do. I am too.
Okay, I'll have to go check. You got 572 subscribers, bro. That's good.
Who?
Philly Flipper.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of. He's been doing a lot of videos now, like on every Saturday, or is it Friday? I think it's both. I'm not sure. But he does a lot of storage auctions that he buys.
Okay.
But he also does sourcing too. So he's got everything in his warehouse where he brings it in and he basically goes through it.
Yeah.
He tried doing a live this weekend, poor thing, and it kept getting pixel on him. It wasn't a good thing. He kept trying to redo it.
Okay.
Nice piano, Thrifty.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't really play it that often.
Do y'all have any advice or tips about comic books? I have a bunch heading my way.
Oh, that's good. Some comic books can be worth quite a bit of money. The older, the better, depending on condition. So if you can find some old ones that are in good condition, you might want to take the time to research them a little bit better. From what I've come to understand is, like, I went through some comic books yesterday morning early, and I couldn't find any that was really valuable. I mean, they were selling for $1, $2 a piece. But yeah, some of them can sell up into the hundreds of dollars.
One thing I was going to suggest is if you know or can reach out to Wolf Toy 13, that's Jerry, or Paul. They both do a lot with comics, so they're to be the best. Oh, look at it. Here's his name right there. There's Wolf Toy. He says not really the older ones. It just popped in my StreamYard. Definitely reach out to them, and they can definitely help you in that manner because they do those a lot. They know what they're doing when it comes to that. I'm still learning myself, so I couldn't really say anything about it. I wouldn't know what to say to you about that because I just started doing comic books. Depending on the condition, subject, and maker, look at one and learn about them. Yep, Paul. So if you can reach out to them, that would be even better for you to definitely get those answers that you're looking for.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's see. After Valentine's Day Blues Big Born Auction. I thought they had one. They had one yesterday, didn't they?
Something else too, guys. If you will go to my store, my eBay store, if it's working right, then I do have some Valentine's Day plush, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So if you order now, I will get it to you before Valentine's Day. Okay. So
I just see a note right here. Wendy says, I hit the jackpot. I have a rare #1 Valiant comic book. There are 3 on eBay for $225 to $350. Wow.
That's good. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
There's a little thrift store that I go to, and the guy, he's super cool. Every time I come in there, he's like, hey, man, what's going on? I ain't seen you forever. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, come here, check this out. I got this right here for you. And I got the, and he, whenever he goes out thrifting, he remembers me. Like I told him that I like Legos and I like vintage stuff like that. And he picked up some Legos for me, and he sold them to me for $1 for a great big deal of them. And he said, I got to looking at his comic books the other day, and I was like, I really don't know a whole lot about comics. I mean, if I were to buy them, then I would have to sit here and look each one of them up. And he's like, okay. He said, well, if there's anything else you're looking for, then, just let me know. And I'll give him a list of everything that I look for, because I carry a list with me whenever I'm shopping. That way I can, if I forget, because I have a tendency to do that sometimes, forget what I'm doing.
We all do.
And I will look at that list and go through that list and be like, oh yeah, I'm I'm looking for arrowheads, a specific brand, because I paid 50 cents for some at a yard sale one time, and they sold for $35 as soon as I listed them.
Oh, wow.
And there's just a whole list of stuff that I look for. And so I give him the list, and every Wednesday I need to go visit this guy, because every week he goes and he finds more stuff, and he always brings it to his store. And then he puts it like, say the Legos, he was going to charge $35 for the Legos for anybody else, but he charged me $1 because I'm a consistent customer. I come in there all the time. And so that's something else that you guys might want to do is, you know, if there's a store that you like shopping in, make it a habit to be friendly to the people and say, hey, look, you know, I'm here. This is what I do. I'm a reseller. If you run across anything that's this or this, whatever it is that you like to sell, whether it's clothes or electronics or whatever, then kind of make a friendship with these people so they can get to know you, and they can keep their eye out for products that they know that they can sell you.
Right. So don't forget, tonight Paul does have his new show starting at, I think it's 6 p.m. Every Tuesday. So check out his channel for his new show tonight. That's one way to check it out. So what's up, Jerry? How you doing?
Hello, people. See, I come on the wrong times. People ask questions.
That's what we wanted to. We really looked. It's like fishing. We pull it, and now we're reeling you in. You know, we got to get you on here.
I like that shirt, Jerry. That's a nice shirt. Look at my hat. See.
All right. We're going to do Comics 101 for a few minutes.
All right, I'm going to get some more coffee because I'm out.
Good. I need some information on comics.
All right. So you got an old comic like this. As you can see the date, 1976.
Yes.
35 cents. Now you would think that someone else would say, oh, this is worth a lot of money. It's $5.
Okay.
Now, to give you an example, this is one from, I believe, the mid-90s. This is a specialty cover for Fantastic Four.
It's blank.
No, it's white. As you can see the image?
Okay.
There you go. $5.
Yeah, I would have passed on that one anyway because I didn't think it had anything on it.
Nope. But now you got this. This is brand new. This came out like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It is now worth $25.
Okay.
Now, when you say, well, how come this, that, and the other thing? One, because it's old doesn't make it valuable. The first thing that's going to make it valuable is if people want it. If people don't want it, it ain't worth anything.
So how do you find the ones that people want?
If you're doing comics, what you should do is research at two places. One is your local comic shop. See what they have up on their walls. What they have up on their walls are the ones that people are usually looking for. So when you go up and you'll see something like this up on their wall, it's expensive for a reason, aside from the fact that it's been certified by CGC, but it is signed by Norman Reedus, the actor from The Walking Dead. So that makes it valuable. If it's just a basic book like this, if this was the same comic, it's only going to probably be worth maybe like $10. But this way, it's worth like $75 to $100.
Okay.
So you have to do your homework.
So you
There's
want
got to be a reason why it's worth it. Doesn't mean that because it's old. Like I said, this is from 1976. It's in awesome condition, but it's only a $5 book because people don't really care about this book.
Right.
Whereas with this one that only came out 3 weeks ago, they've already done a second printing. These are already going for $25 to $30.
Okay.
Now, when you say why, sometimes it's because the artist who did the cover. Sometimes it's because of the story. If something happened in the story, like a major character died, a major character showed up it makes that book now worth more money. If it's especially like in Spider-Man, there's a lot of pivotable arcs that happen where it's either like the first Dr. Octopus, the first Green Goblin, the first Man-Wolf, the first Morbius. If you get those first issues, they're worth a lot. All you got to do is go to eBay, type in Amazing Spider-Man 129, and look at the prices for that one issue. That is the very first appearance of the Punisher.
Okay.
Cheapest you can find it, and that's in crappy condition, is for like $100. Because people don't care. They want to have that just to say, I have the first issue with the Punisher in it.
So let me ask you this. Say I'm out thrifting, okay, and I run across some comic books that are in the plastic like that, and they're in good condition. How do I figure out whether or not they're valuable where I would want to pick them up?
Once you start playing with it, it's like anything else. Once, like if you know about, say, video games, right?
Yeah.
So you know that if you see Pac-Man from 1992 in a square box instead of in a round box, you know to buy that.
Right.
Where everybody else will pass on it. You'll be like, oh, no, I got to buy that because I know it's worth money. It's going to be the same way with the comics. Once you start dealing with it, and the more you deal with it, the more you're going to know that when you walk in and you're going to see something like this and they're asking $5, you're going to be like, that's way too much money. I can't make any money off of that if I'm trying to resell.
Okay.
But if you turn around and you find, like, even this book that's $5, but they're selling it for 50 cents, that's a good buy.
Yeah.
Because you can get $5 for this book.
Right.
Because it's the white covered, it's the one that is the Death of the Human Torch. So you say, okay, for 50 cents, yeah, I can buy that.
So
and I can make money.
So is it worth, if you can only get $5 for it and you have to pay 50 cents to $1 for it, is it worth even picking up to take the time to list it? And how long will it take to sell and all that kind of stuff?
Everything is on, it's when you hit the right niche, someone will come along and they'll buy it. I mean, you can carry something along like this for 5 years and nobody will touch it.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, do you want to sit on your product? And if so, for how long?
For instance, like say whenever, so like with the comic books, just because it's older doesn't mean that the value is going to go up.
No. And that's what makes me laugh when I pop into a lot of these auctions and a lot of these people, and they'll put up like a big stack of comics. They'll say, okay, I got all these comics. Ooh, look at the 15 center. Ooh, look at the 20 center. These are worth money. Not really.
Yeah.
All you got to do is do your homework and you look and you see what are the popular titles.
Yeah.
What are the ones that people are looking for? Go on eBay, check there, see which ones are the ones that, that are selling all the time. And you say, oh, okay. Oh, this one's selling right now a lot. This one's selling a lot all the time. Like I said, also go to your local comic shop, because if you go and see what they have up on their walls for high-priced books, that'll tell you, oh, these are the ones that if they're looking for it, I should be looking for it.
Okay. So
and Wendy had a question.
Is that the same thing with records? Just because it's old doesn't mean that it's valuable?
That's true.
Okay.
So you could have 78s, that, are from the 40s.
Let me get some records real quick, and I'm going to show you, and I want you to tell me whether or not they're kind of whatever.
Wendy had a question.
All right.
I'm looking to see if I can see the question.
Okay.
I don't see the question.
If
you have a rare #1 comic book, would you suggest I get it graded before selling it? Depending on the comic, how much you put into it. If you spent a lot and like something like this, This got graded because it got signed by the actor from the TV show. So that made a blah book now worth more.
Y'all can come in here.
So it's a good thing to do sometimes. Like, see, like I just got these done this weekend because I went to go pick up my comics at my local comic shop, and they had an artist there named Artisudium, who's a famous artist for doing zombie stuff on comics. But he had these, and so I picked up these. It's signed, certificate. It's got a sticker on the back that is now certified, that it says that, it was signed on such and such a day. So now this comic is now worth more money. Same with this one. Same with this one. Same thing. They all come with a sticker.
What is the cover of that one you just showed?
That's a Vampirella one.
Oh, okay.
And that's called a virgin cover because it has no titles, because this is what it looks like when you get it at the store.
Right.
And this is the other
Well, that's
one.
why I wanted to look at it, because I thought I saw a comic book like that once before, but it had a title on. Now, see, that's the title I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, real quick, I'm fixing to have to go.
Okay.
These right here, these are
Disney records.
Yeah, Disney records. I'm trying to find, like this right here. It says 1967.
Now, Disney records, you can usually get some good money on it if you paid cheap.
And
the bad thing with Disney records, though, is usually there's no sleeve inside for the record.
there is
Book.
it's a book, and I got 4 of them, and I paid $1 a piece for them.
Yeah, see, that's fine, because you get something like that, you can turn those over for at least like 10 a piece.
Okay.
So you've more than made your money back. So it's a nice thing to have.
Okay. Well, like I say, this one's 1968. This one's 19.
Here, for some reason, you're echoing Trent.
Okay.
There you go. You probably because you were too far from the speaker.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, because it's not doing it now.
All right.
Yes,
Well,
Countess April. You can buy 25 $5 items. That's $250. Do you want to sit on it for that long, for 6 months or longer to sell? Sometimes you have to, because sometimes you got to wait for when everybody's already gone through their stuff. Now you can put your stuff up at a little bit higher of a price, and you get to reap the benefits of it.
right.
But
Yeah.
sometimes you wait too long, the price drops, and you lose money.
Yeah. That's right.
You know.
Okay.
The Valiant Gold Rose Shadow Man. Is that the price that people are asking, or is that the price that's sold? That's the other thing, because like right now there are some people that are putting up on eBay, they're putting up the first Marvel cards from 1990, and they're asking ridiculous prices for them.
Yeah.
And everybody else is selling them for like $1 a piece, and these people are saying, well, this is the Venom rookie card, so I want $20 for it. Doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Right.
If somebody's willing to pay you for it, then fine. But if not, it's, you're at a loss. You're listing stuff that's not going to move, and it just makes it look like you have a lot of expensive stuff. I've seen people do that with movie posters on there. A typical poster.
Okay, real quick, Trent's leaving, and are you going to continue following us?
Yeah. Give me just a few minutes and let me switch over to my phone.
Yeah, I was going to say, 'cause you still have the link on your Facebook page, so you can always come back in on that one.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I will see you guys in a few minutes.
All right.
Have
All right.
fun.
All right. Bye, guys.
Yeah, the only thing bad about things when you're looking at what's sold compared to what's listed, you definitely want to look and see if you can find any of that's sold. What is that
That's
one,
it.
Jerry?
See, like, this is the original poster for Shazam.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've seen people sell this as low as $10. Well, I should say list it as low as $10
Right.
and as high as $50.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yep.
If somebody's willing to give them $50 for it, God bless them.
Thank you. That's why when I'm listing anything and I'm looking at something that may be older than what I'm used to seeing when I'm sourcing, I always try to see what is sold. And then I do look at what's listed, but I actually go off of what's sold, and then I set my price. And if I'm willing to sit on it, I'm gonna sit on it. But a lot of times you have to think, is that something worth sitting on?
But that's it. And like I said, it's how long do you sit on it?
Yeah.
This is why I've always said doing this is like playing the stock market.
Yep.
You got to know when to buy it cheap, when to sell it high.
And that's just like anything else. Even with stocks or gold and silver, is the same thing.
Yep. That's
I
why
want to say hello to all those that I missed while I was getting coffee and Jerry was going over the comic books. So again, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but I want to say hello to all those who came in recently. And I thank y'all for coming in and showing your love and support. And again, remembering, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and we'll try to get to them. And then Jerry's talking about the comic books and questions.
Hello to everybody.
So hello to everyone that I missed.
Wendy, what I would do is I wouldn't take the comic, because do not, I repeat, do not sell your comics to a comic shop dealer.
No.
They will lowball you to no end. And even if the book is worth $1,000, they'll say, I'll give you $5 for it. Because they're in there to make as much money. Carol, I sent you one. Email me your PayPal ID and I'll resend you another one. But like I said, if you want, you go in there and you can ask them. I have a friend that has this book. They want to know if it's worth a lot of money. What is it actually worth? See what they say to you. If they say it's worth $100, then you know you can at least get decent money for it.
Not Rhonda. Wendy says, let's see. I have it on eBay. If you can put the link in the chat, maybe Jerry can check it out for you. I don't know how to pronounce that. Parzival. Kajun, I heard Mavic has a shirt you would like. Really? I don't know, because I really don't wear a lot of t-shirts. So I'm not sure what that would be. Keep the sold date in perspective, though. It sold low, but there are none listed.
Yes.
You can list your
That's true.
higher.
The last one that sold was like back in October.
And then you can always put best offer, but also put the lowest that you would take for it. That way, anybody who comes in with an offer below that amount, and that's if you want to do offers, make sure you set the lowest that you want, that you would want to willing to take for it, and anything below those offers will be automatically declined for you.
Yes, because like this comic, because it's signed, it's sealed, it's certificate and all that. So
I didn't realize they had one like that with a blank one. I never heard.
Yes,
saw one
they're called virgin covers. That's the new thing now compared to the variant covers. Yeah, they do all kind of things now with comics.
Is that signed?
What?
Is that a signed one?
Yep, it's signed by the artist.
To the bottom, yeah.
Right there. Nope, he signed it right along.
I see it. Yeah, I see
that. That one's just his regular signature.
That's just on the cover.
Itself.
Right.
But this was when I met him.
Okay, Jerry, she just put the link in the eBay if you want to check it out for her.
Okay, I will. But like this, say it cost me $30 to get this like this.
Let me just go ahead and share the screen.
You would have to get at least your $30 to get this one back.
All right, can you see it?
Yep. Okay, so it's bagged, it's boarded. And so far I'm not seeing why it would be worth the money that it's worth. But it's got it, and I'm not, the names for the people on there, Justin Jordan, and them, they're not big names like Stan Lee and John Byrne and all them.
And I don't see a signature. So I don't know. But that's the comic book she's talking about.
What do they say in the description, though? What do they say about the book?
This is a Wendy's one, I believe.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's
Wendy's. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep. Okay, so it's some work down there. Okay, but why is it up so high? Because it is a gold rose. And what do you mean by the gold rose? Is there a gold rose on the book? Is it like a short, a short run item?
The only thing I see gold on here is these little side pieces.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm seeing. But once again, look and see what it's sold for. Did anybody sell any of them at that price or near that price?
Let's check it out. Okay, what the world just happened here? That's not what I put in there. Oh, it is. Okay. It just didn't look right. There we go. All right. So far, there's only one listed.
I think that's hers.
Yeah. And this one's sold, but it's
the
only sold
closest you got to throw with a gold foil is that one.
Yeah.
Which is $5.
Yeah, that one's actually on an auction. For $550. It was 6 bids and it was sold. Let's see what the original listing looks like.
Yep, and that's about the going price for the #1 brigade because I've had those.
So yeah, I don't see anything with it other than that one.
So my thing, Wendy, is where did you get that price from? Who told you that book is worth that? So that would be the thing. Paul looked it up and it was selling in the $200 area.
All right, we have a question. Friends of mine passed away and she had 2 motorized chairs. I just put them on Facebook Marketplace for $150 each. The cover needs work on them. Would you think it'd be fair price for the chairs that work? I don't know. I've never done it before because it said gold rose.
So it is a gold rose. See, that's the first time I'm hearing any of that because I know a lot of the Valiant books do not really go for a lot. So that's the bad thing with that.
Oh, see, Paul looked it up and it was selling in the 200 area.
Once again, like I said, Wendy,
now, is there a website they can go to for different types of comic books like that?
You can, but a lot of the websites, they'll put up whatever's selling in their area.
Oh, okay.
Like I can sell a comic over here and it'll go for one price because, everybody has it. So I'm only going to get $5, $10.
Right.
Whereas I can go to the middle of Idaho and people are willing to pay me $25, $30 for it.
Right.
So that's the thing. It's once again, it comes down to that supply and demand.
Justin Time says,
150.
I've even seen junky ones hit 300 in an auction on a mobile chair. Wow.
So he's saying 150.
150 is more than fair, yeah.
So, yeah.
There you go, Susanna. I'm sorry.
Susanna.
I catch myself after I say it.
But that would be the thing. Recheck if you got a local comic shop near you. Ask them how much it would go for. It won't hurt to ask. It takes 5 minutes of your time, and that's it.
Right.
And you can even just call them on the phone. You don't even have to go there. Just pick up the phone, call them, and say, "I'm looking for information on this comic. How much does it go for?" And they'll go and they'll give you a price. They'll say, "Well, we have it at the shop and it's at this price." And you say, "Okay, thank you." And that's it. If it's worth a lot, if it's worth what you have it out for, first of all, it comes down to, once again, like I've always said, how much did you pay for it? If you paid $1 for it or you were giving it for free, then it's worth the $25 to send it into CGC, have them grade it and everything, and now you've got it with all the bells and whistles. So now you can ask top dollar for it.
Right.
If you don't, then it's just a comic book that someone will turn around who doesn't really know about comic books will turn around and say, wow, that's too much money for that cheesy looking comic book. And they walk away and you don't sell it.
Right. Now, don't forget the Boris and Natasha with Willing and Dealing is also doing a 300 sub giveaway. Please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and there is a secret word you have to use. If you watch the video, you will get that word that you need. No, it's not. When will y'all be doing your giveaway?
But hers has a white title. Go back up to Two Hip Chicks, Johnny. Right there. So maybe it was just
I only found that one. That's what's interesting.
Well, but see, it could be the way she listed it. The other one might be listed a different way.
I'm about ready to change the search on this and see what happens. And I'm going to take out the beginning part of it and see what happens. Okay, that's what it is. All right, so I did take off the beginning part of it, and now there's a whole bunch of them coming up. Let me show you. At the stream. When I took off the part of it that said rare, and I just put the Shadow Man, the rest of it, this is what comes up.
Yeah, there you go. But you're still looking for the one that she has, which is
right. Now let me go with what's sold. These are what's listed. There's one right here for $325.
I think that's is that hers?
I don't know. I'm trying to see. Where did it go?
Go up a little bit more right there.
Actually, that might be hers. But that's not with the rest of it. So no, that's not hers.
No.
That's the same one, but the top of it is all in gold.
There you go. Okay.
That might be the difference.
Yep. And that's what plays a big part in it.
Yeah, because hers is in white.
Yours is in white, so it might not be worth as much.
Let's see what's sold. Because that's one thing I always look at is what's sold.
Oops. There he is.
Okay. Let's see here.
And nobody sold it.
I don't see any that's sold.
No.
No. Let's see if any completed.
Well, I gave you both. It showed completed and sold.
Yeah, it's not coming up. Only of what's listed, and that's the difference. One has gold, one has white.
One has gold writing, and the other one doesn't.
Right, and one's yellow and one's gold. I mean, one's white and one's gold.
Yep. So that could be the difference on your book.
And the rest of these that are listed in white.
Not in gold writing.
Now, this one that's listed here does not have the gold writings on the side. See right here? It's a different cover.
And the title is all white, just like hers.
Correct. Right.
So that could be what is the problem, because yours is not in gold writing.
Yeah.
It won't go as much.
Exactly. That may be what's going on.
Yeah.
And again, you can always get it appraised and see what's going to happen. That doesn't mean you have to let them, it may be a totally different price than what you think it may be.
Yes. Yep. Just in time flipping. Sometimes it takes a lot of resourcing and jumping all around to see what the item is worth.
Right. Let's see, just in time. We thought it was a fair price, just hoping it goes somewhat. Yeah, and again, when you have it off of Facebook Marketplace, it'd be a better way to put it. That way you don't have to pay for shipping. Then we'll donate them. Wifey too, come join us. So you're doing better. I'm glad to see you in the chat, Jamie.
Yeah. Hi, Jamie.
You're back. I'll never think of the first guy with sold it correctly. Always look it up. Yeah. Always make sure you do your research on everywhere and every way you can. And if you feel that's the right price, then again, you can always make offers.
Yep. And that's what you got to do.
Exactly.
But like I said, it won't hurt to pick up the phone, give a local comic book shop a call and ask them. They'll tell you. They'll talk to you. They'll let you know, and that'll give you your true ballpark figure that you can play with. And you can go.
Let me ask you a question. Whenever you get comic books, okay, how do you find the comic book shop in your area? Like, because I live down here in Southeast Texas, and I don't think we have a comic book shop anywhere around us.
Just you have that, right? You have a phone?
Yeah, we got a phone.
Okay.
I was gonna say back in the day we used what's called a phone book, but these days they
Back in
call
the
it
day, you used a phone book. You see that thing that says a G on it? It stands for Google. You go to Google and then you type in comic shops in my area, search, and it'll pull them up.
All right,
No
so
matter
that's how
how
you
far
do it.
away they are, it'll pull them up. And then you can just say, okay, let me try this person. Let me try that one. Call a couple of different shops and say, how much for this book?
Yeah.
And that's it. And, you know,
fishing and picking, that would be good to see, but no, I'm not getting any sponsorships from anywhere. But yes, they both are sportings. They're sporting off the Under Armour. Yes.
oh, you know why I'm doing Under Armour? Because
Why,
that's
what's
what
going on?
Brady wears is Under Armour.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh, that guy.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Who's Tom Brady?
You
He's
do
the
not
one
know who
that-
Tom Brady is?
He's the one that walked all over Mahomes over the weekend.
Yes, this past weekend. And yes, you did, Natasha. That was me checking your video out. Don't forget, she is doing, her and her husband are doing a 300 sub giveaway, even though they're already over at 367 subs. They're doing a giveaway. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, is that the one y'all doing for the Valentine's Day? I think. I remember watching it when you first did the video. I love Under Armour too, yeah. So yeah. So you're on your way to your secret honey hole, and he has froze.
He froze.
It's a frozen
some,
three.
some good deals and some cheap.
Cheap.
So yeah, like I said, cheap. We're gonna go spend a little bit of money and get a whole lot of profit. So we're excited. So we love going to this
Who
little
is
place.
the,
But what?
so who's the lovely lady behind you? Hello.
That is my aunt.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Auntie.
Welcome to our daily blogs.
Yeah, that's right. And then I've got my cousin.
Over
I'm
that
not a big fan of football. The wife loves Brady. And, I mean, if you just take all dislikes and likes aside, you cannot knock down what the man's accomplished.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just not a.
No, I'm talking about fishing and picking. He's picking on Tom Brady.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, the man makes too many records, that you just can't. You can say you hate the man, but you got to respect the man.
Well, that's one thing I have to say. I don't hate anyone. I just love the Saints and Drew Brees. So
That's it.
I am 100% bleeding black and gold, so to say. I breathe it. I love it. But I even though I moved up here, I will not support. Again,
Well,
I'm
but see,
here.
that's like we were up there in the Boston area. She fell in love with Brady, not so much the Patriots. She liked Brady.
Right. Yeah.
And we, even when we moved down here and he was still with the Patriots, she still, she still liked him. And then she especially loved it that when he came over here to Tampa.
Well, I do have to say he does have some great records, just like Drew Brees does. But even though he went to another team, he was able to bring them as well as a team a trophy. So even though it's his seventh one, you just never know now what's going to happen. You never know if they're going to get a seventh one as well. So because they got 6 here, so you just never know.
So the Buccaneers, the ones who won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And Drew, Brady won the 7th trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 7 rings now.
Yep.
And you gotta respect the man because he's gone 10 times now to the Super Bowl and he's won 7 times.
Even though they had a bad start, they finished strong.
Yep, they did what they had to. They shut down Mahomes, and Mahomes didn't know what to do, and that was it.
Yep. What, Trent?
He keeps freezing.
Yeah, he's driving.
From what I understand, that's the first time in history. That's the first time in history that the Bucs have ever played Super Bowl on their home field, right?
Yes.
Well, that's the first time that any team has ever got to play on their home field for the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Usually that's never. Well, normally that doesn't happen, but this was the first time.
Yeah.
So once again, when you say, look at that, he made another record, and you're like, there you go.
Exactly.
You know, okay, can we stop talking about Brady? Oh, okay.
After the Valentine's Day blues, okay, that's the bargain thing. I thought they did an auction last night, so they must be doing another one this weekend on Saturday.
All righty. But I'm going to run. I just wanted to help Wendy with the
Any word on if there's going to be a part 3 coming soon?
You people just leave me alone. Oh, by the way, your poster tube went out today.
I just got my second package in yesterday.
Yeah, your poster tube went out.
Do you know how many boxes you sent me?
2.
Okay, 2 boxes in the
2
next.
boxes and 1 tube just went out.
Okay, I already got those 2 already.
And like I said, inside I put all the sleeves so you can, once you say, okay, this is for the score. Oh, there's the one that says the score. Put it in so that way you can put them out, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, I'm doing a unboxing video, but I wanted to make sure I got them all first.
Yep. And no problem, Misha. I try to help when I can, you know, and try to hopefully steer people the right way and, you know, let them have some fun. And remember, that's the main thing. If you're not having fun at this, Rhonda, you picked on me before. I told you you were going to wait.
Let's see. I like the future
I like
business.
that furniture business. It's always going out of business, but never does.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see that a lot. No, Paul. He's he keeps coming back. He's on his car right now driving, so he'll be back.
Yep, miss being on there too. But if you're not having fun at this, now it becomes a job. And if you don't want this to be your job, then get out of it.
Yeah. I'll look at it this way. For me, it's not a complete job for me. I make it an adventure because every day is something different. And you always have to have the open mind of wanting to learn and willing to learn because every day there's going to be something on
you know, as long as you can keep it fun and everything. So it's not like a job, so you don't mind it. But if you start stressing that you got to go out and buy these things and do this, then you're like, well, wait a minute. No, it's not worth the aggravation that you're getting for it.
No, it's not.
And it's like with these, like I said, I picked up these this weekend. And this was a fluke. I went into my comic shop just to pick up my regular comics. And there's the artist sitting there doing a signing. So I said, okay. So I start chit-chatting with him and his agent. And what ends up happening? I get all their personal info. So if I want anything, I just drop them a line now. So it's like...
Now, was those your personal comic books you had him sign, or is that something you got at the comic book when you were there at the store?
No, he had these on the table along with like around 30 others. And they said, well, if you buy this amount, you get this for free. If you buy that amount, you get this for free.
Oh, okay.
So it was the regular spiel that they gave to everybody that was there. But I said, all right, I'll get this. And morning, Space Galleria.
Yes, hello, welcome.
And I started talking with the agent and everything. And then I went over to Arthur, started chit-chatting with him and took some pictures and all that. And we just chit-chatted and was talking about conventions and everything. And then I got my books, and all of a sudden someone tapped me on the shoulder. I turn around, there's the agent. She's like, no, you don't have it because it didn't show up good. See, it showed up all blurry.
Right. Rhonda, which video or thumbnail are you talking about? Jerry, let's see where it went right here. Jerry, thank you, Jerry. Now we have the info. Y'all just flash
their numbers. No, it going by, and you ain't gonna read it too well. But then she tapped me on the shoulder, and she's like, "Well, I want to give you our info so you can get in touch with us." And I looked and said, "Okay, you don't have to." And she's like, "No, that's okay. This way, you know, if you want anything, we'll get it out to you at a good price." And yeah, you might have eyes like the FBI, but they don't work as well.
All right, Rhonda, thank you. I'm gonna check it out.
So
Good
she
morning,
gave me the
Callie.
info, and then after that, she even said that if I wanted to get some original artwork done, I'd get it at a discount.
Oh, wow.
So that makes doing all this fun. But if I had to say, okay, now I'm going there and I got to do this, and now it becomes a work, it becomes a chore, and you're like, oh, do I really got to go do this today? I don't want to do this. So the fun gets out of it, and it's not worth it anymore. But if you go in with an open mind, have fun, joke around. It's like when I tell people when they come to the table, and I've said it a few times at the auction, come buy my stuff because it looks better in your house than it does in mine. You know? And see, but it makes you laugh, and then you're like, hey, I like this guy. Let me see what he's got.
Right.
I'll buy something from him.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. But if you're just there like, yeah, I got these books. What about it? You want to buy them? No? Okay. Yeah. They're going to walk away, and they're not going to respond to you. And then you're going to be like, oh, these shows suck. Never make that much money. You know, now you start resenting the job. And it's not good. You don't want to do that. You got to have fun. Yes, it's not number, it's numbers. What's that?
I'm looking at my thumbnail for tomorrow, and I don't see what word is misspelled.
All of them.
3 p.m. Eastern. Hump Day Auction. Oh, I see the word already. Yep.
There you go.
I got it. Thank you, Ron. I'll have the chat. And you notice the first person who ever said anything about it, and I've been having that same thumbnail for a couple of weeks now. So I will take care of that. Thank you so much.
But, you know.
Let me ask you this about those different types of comic books. Do they always usually have someone there as like to sign comic books and stuff like that on a regular basis?
No, it's like a hit and miss. They're doing it a little bit more because there are no conventions. So these artists and inkers and all that, they're looking for a way to make some extra money like they used to. So now they're reaching out to the local comic shops, and they're showing up at them.
Right.
Because they're like everybody else. You want to put a little extra money in your pocket and everything, you know, and stay ahead of the game instead of behind.
Hello, Reseller on the road. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and hope that the traveling is going well for you and good finds. Good to see you.
It just ends up costing you more when you go to buy something because, like I said, I didn't expect to, you know, drop that much. I knew I was going to spend X amount on my comics, but I didn't expect to have this. But like I said, it's a win-win because now I've got exclusive books that are signed, sealed, and everything, and I got their info.
Right.
So if I want to get something else, I can get something. So
Susie Woozy wants to know, do they charge per comic?
So you mean like this? Yes.
Now, was these the ones you picked up yesterday when they were there?
These were the ones I picked up. This one. I picked up this one, which is the members of Kiss as Zombies. And then, like I said, I picked up the Vampirella regular and then the Vampirella Virgin. So he had at least another good, I'd say 30 books. But I was like, nah, I'm good with these 4. And I was fine. But yes, they do charge. Everybody charges different prices. Some might charge you $20 a book. Some might charge you $100 a book.
So do they charge you when they sign it like that too as well?
Yes.
Okay.
They'll give you like little incentives. Like this was buy 3 books, get 1 free.
Okay.
So bought 3 books, got 1 free.
Right.
You know, so now you're like, okay, so normally, let's say if these were all $20 a piece, now you're only spending 60 compared to 80.
Correct.
So then you say, okay, so now the signature is free, and you turn around because some people, they charge you as well for the signature. They'll charge you, like, let's say, an extra $10.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Everybody is different. Every place is different. And then when you go to get it with the certificate that's here in the back from.
Now, is that something you got to pay for extra as well?
That's something extra. But see,
Oh, I didn't
see
know
that sticker that's there on the book?
Uh-huh.
This is now in the CGC database. So
Oh, okay.
if you look this up, that number on their database, you will see that book number 999, which is Mars Attack and Red Sonja,
Uh-huh.
got signed on such and such a day at such and such a place. And
I
you'll
didn't know
say,
that.
okay, that's an authentic book.
Right.
So now you're like, that's cool. Because now you know the book is legit. You know the seller is legit.
Mm-hmm.
So now you don't have trouble as much selling that item.
Because you have all the proof right there.
Because you have all the proof with
That
you
is awesome.
and everything. So, morning, Love Hollis.
Hello, Lenny. Love Hollis. Hello, how you doing? Lenny, hello, and welcome. Johnny got a monogloss shirt you might like. Okay. Swamp Picker, how you doing, Glenn? Hello, and welcome.
Susie, sometimes like if I had a hat and I wanted him to sign it, he probably would have signed it for free since I was getting the comics already. I would say, oh, can you sign my hat too? He probably would have said, sure. And he would have signed it and that would have been it.
Right.
And it would have been done with. You know, but everybody is different. Every place is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it all hit and miss. But that plays into, are you going to buy that item? Are you not going to buy that item?
Right.
Like if they say it's going to cost you $30 per book plus $10 per signature on the books, plus another, say, $10 to get it sealed, you're like, well, now I'm into the book for $50 a piece.
Right.
No, it's not worth it.
Exactly.
So you pass on it. But if it's worth it for you and everything, then you buy it. Sometimes it doesn't matter what the price is.
Hello, value reseller. Hello, value reseller. Hello, and welcome. Picky Nikki says, so that you got at the shop signed, are they for personal collection or for resale?
Yes.
Yeah, which one? Both?
Both. You know what I've said, Johnny?
I know.
I have it now. It don't matter. Somebody makes me an offer on it and says,
it's gone.
I'll buy it. Here you go. Same with all my videos and stuff here. Somebody says, oh, gee, you got a Lady Death poster signed. Oh, how much is that?
Is that in a
certificate. You know, I'll sell it. You know, that's right. Everything is for sale at the right price, Philly Picker.
That is so right. You're so true on that one.
Yep.
With Jerry, everything is for sale.
Yes, everything is for sale. You know, because, you know, like, I'll take out this. Okay, this looks cool. It's a Batman art piece. Only available.
That looks different. That's camouflaged.
Well, it's the art series. See, they did 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
See, but this was a Target only. But if someone says, "Oh, I want that," Picky Nicky, I do not have a channel. I just show up.
If somebody has an auction, usually he shows up. But lately, he's been on Paul's channel doing his auctions.
If you want my info,
see it at the auction. See it in an auction.
There we go. If you need to find me, there I am. Wolf Boy 7. $5 shipped. You want me blind? I'm blind. You know, but that's the thing, you know, because I find stuff, I sell stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it is.
There's Jerry's email if you want to reach out to him and you're looking for anything in particular. There's his email.
Especially movie stuff. So, and mind you, I said I was going to leave like half an hour ago.
No, huh? Yeah, he did stop auctions, but he is on Jerry's.
Like I said, the last time I was on, which was what, like a week or so ago?
Yeah, not just past Saturday, but Saturday before.
We're talking about he's going to bring me back for a Saturday auction. So we're waiting to see. And it's not that I'm like acting like I'm too good for you guys or anything. It's just that I have so much on my table as it is. It's like tomorrow I'm so busy. I got the landscapers are going to be here. My sprinkler people are going to be here. I've got cat grooming company is going to be here because our cats need their nails trimmed and everything. So it's, you see me more now, see? And that's a bad thing. I feel bad for you. I mean, I don't look in mirrors because I hate to cry.
One thing I like though, one thing I like though when you do come on, and especially depending on the questions that are happening in the chat, is when you come on, and I like that because then you can actually talk about that particular topic with everyone because you're experienced with it.
Yep.
For me, I'm just getting started into it. So for me, I've never collected comic books when I was younger. So to me, this is something new in the line of business that I'm doing. So.
And like I've said, I've not so much because I've done this since I was 5 years old.
Right.
And I've changed with the times. And that's the other thing. You're either going to change or you're going to die. If you do not change when the times call for you to change, because nobody wants to buy DVDs anymore. They want to buy ephemera. If you don't change, then you're going to stagnate and die because nobody's going to buy from you because they're going to say, I have enough DVDs. It's
Right.
like those pop figures. A lot of people aren't buying them as much anymore because everybody has them. So people are tired of them already.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, they'll come back eventually.
no, I don't think so because
You know?
it's like the Beanie Babies. The Beanie Babies had their run and that was it.
Yeah.
You know, and what you'll get now is like, you'll have like, let's say a grandson that wants an alligator one with googly eye. You say, oh, that was that Beanie Baby from back in the 90s. Oh, let me see if I can find, and you'll find that one. Like my son likes raccoons. Why? I don't know, but he likes raccoons. But I kept looking for a Beanie Baby raccoon. I finally found one. It turned out that the thing was retired from the 90s. I'm like, oh, no wonder why. So, but I got it for him, and now he's a happy kid. But that's it. I'm not going to go get any more because it's not worth it.
Right.
But if you turn around and say DVDs, everybody's getting DVDs because they're easy to find, especially when you go to a lot of yard sales nowadays.
Yeah.
You can find DVDs. So it's too much. They're too cheap. And if you say, well, I want $30 for the
great.
thing,
It says
no,
they're saturating the
I
market.
can pick it up at a yard sale for like $5.
Uh-huh.
You know, so you lose out and you're stuck with the foolish thing. You're like, well, this was fun. But if you go and switch up and change with the market and find your customers of what they're looking for. This is why anybody who's ever seen, whenever I've been in and Johnny's been in these auctions, we always say, what are you looking for? Let us know. Maybe one of us has it. Because I'm not going to pull out, let's say,
Yeah, just like this last week, I sent all the ones that usually come in my auction, the list of somebody sent me a list of what they're looking for. And so I sent it to everybody. So this week, if they have it, they can bring it on for the auction.
Yeah. See, like, I'm not going to pull out autographed photos if nobody's asking for them.
Right.
So if someone says, oh, I'm looking for an Ariana Grande photo that's signed by her. Oh, okay, I have one. It's for sale. Here it is. You know, or if someone says, I'm looking for nightmare stuff. Oh, here we go. I got nightmare stuff.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I want those old Big Little books. There we go.
I remember those.
What?
I remember those.
Yep. But I mean,
it says some people can get DVDs for $1 all day long.
Yeah, but that's it.
Stuff House says, good morning, everyone. I overslept. Well, welcome. Good morning.
Welcome. Get your coffee. But that's the thing. If you're not willing to change, if all you're going to sell is jewelry, people are going to look at your auction and say, oh, look, another piece of jewelry, thrilling. Yeah, when are they going to do something different? Oh, look, it's a necklace. Oh, okay. You know, but if you say, well, I'm going to put this up first, this up second, this up third.
It's called being prepared.
Be like, ooh, what am I gonna, what am I gonna see? What am I gonna see next from this person? And that's what makes it worthwhile for them to want to see your auction.
Right. Picky Nikki says, I can't really wrap my head around the ephemera. I just I enjoy looking at it, but why I'm told buy it at such a higher price as just collectibles and old.
And it is because people have that nostalgia effect. They want to see the older stuff. They want to see, the way things were. It's the same way when you take let's say old cards. You say, okay, there's an old card. Oh, wow, they did those way back when. You can't find that now anymore. It was the changing times, and you sit there and say, wow, I remember those days, or you say you don't see these anymore, specialized belt buckles.
Oh, yeah.
It's just when you go, it's a belt buckle that's there, so you say, wow, back then we had so many cool things, and now it's just blah. So you miss that kind of time sometimes.
Right. And again, somebody may have had a fire or something happen in their life, and they lost something from weather.
And they want to get it back.
They want to get it back.
Yep.
Because they lost it or something happened, and that's one of the people looking for that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm really learning a lot. Yes, and that's
what it's about. I saw your email about the sword. I just got to find the post office receipt because it went through the post office. So I got to just find out which one it is, and then I'll send you the tracking number. And no, Fluffy, the belt buckle is not for sale. I'm a spicy thing. Duh. I got it from
it's
me.
Negotiable. No.
And hello, Peddling Profits.
Hello. Good to see you this morning. The good old days, which could get back in time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why some people actually look for certain things for that reason. That's why it's always important. And if you're looking for certain things and you go to certain auctions, make sure you let them know, because you just never know what they have. And if there's certain things you're looking for, they can bring it up if they do have or in that category of what you're looking for.
And hello, Carolina lady.
Hello. How are you doing, Maria? Good to see you.
And
people.
One other thing, while he's here in the chat, Zygon Tiger, stop bidding against me on posters.
But everything has a price, Jerry.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't have a price yet. It hasn't come up. But that's the thing. I mean, everyone who knows me knows I love my Godzilla.
No.
I have this anniversary keychain, for Godzilla, but this was only available in Japan. So it'll be a while before this gets to see. Make sure I message you. What am I messaging you about? But this will be in my collection for a while since I love my Godzilla. But at one point, yes, it will go because everything has to go.
Yeah.
Hopefully $5. Yes, I know.
You get a whole bunch of supplies of new stuff on Godzilla.
What's that?
Didn't you just get another shipment in of something from Godzilla?
No, I just made another order for Godzilla stuff. So,
okay.
The wife is ready to shoot me in the head. Although I did pull back because they did come out with a Mothra one that lights up, but it was going to cost $400, but it wasn't that big. It was only this big. It was only, not that. So I said, nah, it's not worth the money.
Right.
As much as I would like it to have it here on the shelf and the eyes light up, I was like, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're good. But,
Zygon said he racked up on the posters. He loves rock and roll posters.
Yep, he loves his rock and roll. I wish that they would do some more name rock and roll ones, though.
Also, $1 for the keychain. Take it or leave it.
And no, Rhonda, everything is for sale. It's like I said, sometimes there's a time limit on when it's for sale.
Right. Cap Guy, Bobby, hello.
Hello, Cap Guy and JT. Yeah, like I said, if you make this a fun hobby and you enjoy it, then it's a lot better. You don't mind the bad days as much because you said, well, at least we had fun and everything. Because I've done a lot of conventions where we did crappy. We barely broke even and everything. But you're there with all your friends. You have fun. So you're like, okay, I got to see so-and-so and so-and-so. And we had a good time.
Exactly.
So same thing like on here. We can do an auction right now, run it for 3 hours, and I can maybe make, let's say, $100. But if we're laughing and we're joking and everybody's having a good time, 1987 Madonna record. Which Madonna record? She did a lot of them.
Yes, she
The
did.
main one that everybody wants is the Like a Virgin album that is in white. I've had 2 of them. I sold one. I'm keeping the other one.
I've never seen one yet.
I'll show it to you next time.
Okay.
But yes, that's the same thing, Mark. The treasure hunt is always part of the love of this.
Yep.
When you go out, and it's especially fun is if you're just going out to go out, like when me and the wife go out on Saturday mornings just to go yard sailing, just to get out of the house. If we go and we find something good, then it's
Madonna, You Can Dance record.
I'd have to see it because it just sounds like a basic album.
Susanna's asking if everybody would pray for Robin. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers. As of right now, we don't know all the details yet of updates. But she's in the ER. She had, they think she might have had a stroke, but they're doing something to check her for, they're doing an MRI this morning to see if she had an aneurysm. Something to do with her nail beds have been turning purple. And so they got her under observations, and Devin's with her in the hospital while she's waiting for a room. They're waiting to get her a room set up, and that she was admitted. Okay, thank you. So I knew they were waiting for her to get admitted into a room, and they'll also be looking at doing a MRI. So definitely keep her in your thoughts and prayers. That way, her and Devin as well, because this is just something that happened last night. So definitely keep her in your thoughts and prayers while she's going through this, and Devin's there with her.
Yep. We send them all the prayers and
Definitely.
lots of good wishes.
Definitely. Yeah, I did talk about it at the beginning of the show, but before, I want to make sure and let's say it again. But I'm glad to hear she was admitted because I know they were waiting for a room.
Yeah, because now it's tough because a lot of the places just have COVID patients.
Right, exactly.
So that's what makes it tough.
But they were able to get her a room, so that's good.
Yep. Like I said, I have to go. I have to get some things done.
And I want to go ahead and end the show because, again, the Hot Mess Thrifter, Amy, is on live right now at 11 o'clock. She just started. And then again at 12 o'clock goes on with Mary and Dawn and Mary at Two Hip Chicks. So definitely check them out at 12 o'clock. And that way
Paul has a show tonight.
And Paul has his show, I think, at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. So definitely check his room out. Robin has a room. Yeah, that's great to hear.
No problem.
Everybody have a great day. We'll send you the picture, Jerry. Lenny, if you're there and you're still in the chat, send me a picture of that T-shirt you're talking about. I'll let you know. Again, I really don't wear a lot of T-shirts, but every now and then I do. So definitely go check out Hot Mess Thrifter Amy, and she's on at 11. And then, of course, at 12 is Dawn and Mary at Two Hip Chicks. And that way we can continue showing love.
Fluffy has his auction today as well.
And what time is that one?
I think he said 5 or 5:30, something like that.
Oh, he moved it to the evening. Okay, so definitely put your link in there. I'll let everybody know. And there's Rhonda just put the link in for their help to their PayPal accounts. That way you can help them out if you can in this time of the shit, because they, of course, ain't working right now. So definitely check that out. And so, like I say, before we end each and every show again, please make sure you keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers in this time of needs where we're going through all this that we're going through. And, of course, keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. He says 5:30 Eastern. I'm just hosting. Okay, so who's the auction? Okay, anyway, 5:30 Eastern.
He's running the auction. He's going to be doing what Paul does. Paul just lets other people come in to sell. And
oh, okay. Calorie Reseller is having an auction tonight as well. Yes, I did hear about that. So as I say before we end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another, keeping them in your thoughts and prayers. Have a fabulous and blessed day until we meet again into another chat. Later.
Have fun.
Yes.